Akash INTI, the real reflection of you. Getting ready to go home. At the airport, waiting for my flight back home, and what a trip. Like, really, what a trip. Literally, figuratively, everything that could possibly mean. What a trip. I'm exhausted right now, like absolute zonked, right? My feet are killing me, my back, my body's just like ready to be like, dude, go to bed. You know what I mean? It's like one of those days, it's like, you just need to go to sleep. But I got a few hours ahead of me and a whole flight, so the sleep will come, it'll get there. Nonetheless, man, I couldn't be more grateful for this weekend. It wasn't even a weekend, that's the thing, it was like a Tuesday through Friday. Like, I couldn't be more grateful for this. And why is, like, I experienced so much. Like, I did a lot of living. A lot of living. And, like, living in the moment, you know? A lot of exploration. Not only of the new locations, right? Like new neighborhoods within Los Angeles and stuff. At least new for me, right? It's not like this neighborhood just appeared out of nowhere. No. It's like really, truly new neighborhoods. I experienced really just letting go to a deeper level. Right, on my flight over to LA. I didn't realize it at the time, but I've been wearing a bunch of bracelets, right? I don't know, if you guys know me, you know I like to dress up, right? So I think I had like 6 bracelets on my arm, and then at one point during the flight, one of the bracelets like broke, and I was like, oh, what happens? And it just broke. Like, what am I gonna do? It broke. And so whatever, I picked it up, I just put it in my bag, move on. As I'm getting into the car, I noticed when I arrive at my destination, my friend's place, that one of the bracelets on my arm was gone, and it wasn't the one that I noticed that was like dropped off. It was like another one, which, funny enough, actually, I picked up that bracelet in Los Angeles itself. It was gold, like true, like real gold, you know, like real gold. And all of a sudden, I looked down at my arm, and it was just gone. And I was like, oh shit, like that was like kind of an expensive bracelet, you know what I mean? Like, it wasn't some, like, because I don't know, I know a lot of these things come and go, and so I'm like, if it goes, it goes, if it comes, it comes, whatever. Like, I'm aware of that to some degree. But there was also this other part of me that was like, dude, that was like straight up gold, like that you just lost. And so that was kind of like hanging over me a little bit. It's like, dude, I just lost some like a legit gold, you know? Like, it is what it is, you know? It's but that letting go of like, wow, there's nothing I can do about it now, and I'm not gonna really let that affect me as much. I want to live in the moment that I'm in to the best of my ability and see what opportunities come about, you know, and however they come about. You know, I have no idea how they will or how they won't. I also did my best to really make myself of service, to the best of my ability, at least, to who I wanted to, right? All kind of, and I mean, not that I wanted to, but for my friend, you know, I really wanted to do what I could to support my friend in every possible way that I could. And I feel like I achieved that to a large sense. And I had fun doing it. More than anything, I had fun while I was doing it. It sparked like this, I don't know, I don't even want to say, like, it's not appreciation, it sparked like this enthusiasm. That's the right word. Like, it reignited the enthusiasm within me of like talking to people and meeting people and just exploring, what are they about? Like, I won't say that I love people, I won't say that I hate people, but I will say though is, I'm so curious as to who's really around me. And what I mean by that is, I'm intrigued as to who is this person? Who is this individual? Like, what are they about? You know? And quite often, candidly, I'm not really impressed with most people. I really am not. But that doesn't mean that I'm not curious and that I won't be willing to give others a chance. You know? I'm willing to be surprised, I guess, is what I'm getting at. But I just have fun throughout that process of it. Of seeing, who are you? What are you about? How do you move? How do you carry yourself? What occupies your mind? How do you communicate? All these things. I want to find the interesting people because to me they make life really worth living to some degree and worth exploring more than anything. It's like I meet people, not impressed, okay, whatever, continue. And all of a sudden there's this like gem of a person and it's like, wow, it was all worth it just for that one person, you know, or just for that one conversation. It doesn't even have to be long. That's the thing, is like, they're glimpses. Sometimes it's really just even a meeting of the eyes. 30 seconds conversation. Just wow. Or a few days where you just meet an individual and you're like, this person, there's really something about them that I kind of want to know more. So that's what this trip has been about to some degree. I love it. I really do. Absolutely exhausted right now. Like, truly, really exhausted. I would just want to lie down, fall asleep, really. That's, like, ideal in a world right now. It's like, all right, you just go to sleep and all of a sudden you wake up and you're at home. That would be awesome. But that's not the case. So I leave it here. Keep up, thrive, and stay sexy.